Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team, Albany, coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see, the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the NC State Wolfpack. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
4 receivers on the field for this second and inches. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. Makes a quick catch. Looks like NC State will have the first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback dropping back. Grab behind the line. It's Scott. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. NC State comes to the line quickly. Back in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. this impressive drive going. We go with a direct snap. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
First down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Okay, ready? It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now.
Here we go.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the handoff. It's Scott. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner will be brought down. line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The gain makes it second and medium. Crosses, no shot to bring him down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
It's a good solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Gain makes it second and medium. Quick throw caught on the left side. Moving right through the contact. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Good enough for first down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab made by the tight end. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's getting 4th down and inches.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Press coverage now from the secondary. Fighting off the defender. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Georgia has moved into the red zone. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Quarterback's got it on the option. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Physical running, fights off the defender. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. His return. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's looking to scramble. And the ball to the ground. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it. They're able to knock it away.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle and incomplete. Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Rashada. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Powers through. Goes backwards. He'll lose 10 yards there. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And the loss there puts him in a big hole at 2nd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. Looking downfield, it's Rashada. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
You missed it. Field goal, no good. And with the miss, remain tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least. 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Just ran away from the defense. See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st down, it's play action. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The linebacker shifting around now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Here comes a handoff. The gain moves the ball to a 34. Dogs come to the line in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Rashada. Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That's just an egregious late hit. Obvious roughing the passer. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. The shotgun handoff here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Caught behind the line. It's Moffitt. They pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And there's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Rashada. Quick throw over the middle. Has caught, can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. First and goal to try to run it in. And we're able to get him down. The Bulldogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He'll hand it off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Important second down play coming up.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the interior of that defensive line holds the point and allows the rest of the defense to rally to the football to bring up this third down.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Direct snap to the back. Looks like NC State will have the first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He has first down yardage at the 46. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally. It can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Defense is coming after him. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And they'll just down it right here.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Now the delay penalty will back the offense up closer to their own goal line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it from the gun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Running back with the football. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. That's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Dogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Rashada. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Physical run earns the first down. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So now on comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. It's good! This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges